Hello, everyone. I'm that one nerd, Jacob.
And I'm just Summer.
Welcome back to Let Us Blank to You, where if you didn't see the Twitter, we have Twitter now, which I followed you from it, and you didn't even acknowledge its existence.
I didn't get a notification, so.
You're cringe. But anyway, we got a Twitter now, and on Twitter, I literally made this Twitter just to tell you all that we're moving to weekly episodes. So we're going to weekly now, which means every other week it'll be, you know, something Summer wants to do and then something I want to do, just so that way it's like a mix of interests, keeps it interesting. Summer, what did you want to do this week?
Talk. Just talk.
Let us talk to you. Yeah. So, how's it going?
I mean, it's going good.
Yeah.
Living life, I guess.
Yeah.
Living life.
So, you said you wanted to talk. What do you even want to talk about? Did you have anything in mind to talk about?
No, not really. I mean, I just rant.
So you're just hoping that we can stumble and fall through this for an entire hour.
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
Yeah. We got it.
Do we?
Yeah. We can start off talking about the laundry facility.
Bro, the laundry. Whoever is going in there and doing a month's worth of laundry in one day, stop. Please. You should not have to take up 3 to 4 washers and then almost every single dryer. And then by the time we get over there, she had ran through 3 loads in the dryer, and it was across 2 dryers. So she took up 6 dryers overall.
Yeah.
To put it into perspective, we have 5 washers and 3 dryers. Because of that, I straight up told Summer, I'm like, we're just pulling money out and going to the laundromat again. Like, I wanted to save gas money and not have to worry about it, but it's like, at this point, like, we had to hang dry pretty much all of her stuff. My stuff, I mean, I wore a lot of jeans because for some reason Mother Nature was like, oh, hey, by the way, 30 degrees.
Yeah.
So most of my clothes were like jeans and stuff, and the dryers here suck, so I have to run it through 2 to 3 times.
Yeah, so we
even went to the other laundry facility on site, and someone took up all 3 dryers.
Yeah.
I may have gotten a little angry. I straight up slammed the door as I was leaving.
He did.
But it's like, at the same time, common courtesy. I get that not everyone has the chance to do laundry once a week like we do. I get that. But space it out so other people can have a chance to do their laundry.
Yeah, or, I mean, laundromat's going to save you a little bit of money because, one, there's not a limit on how much you have to have for a laundromat. Like, you could...
You're practically whispering right now.
Oh, sorry. But you can just have ones and call it good, or, you know, I mean, because the app that we use, you have to put $10 at a time.
Yeah, so it's like... I told Summer, I said, I have Tuesday off this week, which, hello, it's Tuesday. So I said, I have Tuesday off. I'm just gonna try to knock out the rest of the balance we have on there and do like a half load for both of us, cause, oh my God, that was an experience I never want to deal with again. Cause like before it would be, oh, well, that one has all the dryers taken up, but the other laundry facility isn't taken.
Yeah.
There's never been a single person that takes up 3. Like, I will say, for the that decides to do a month's worth of laundry in one day, at least she tries to save open another dryer for somebody. Yeah. But nah, the other person was even less considerate. So if either of you watch this...
Probably not.
You are my enemy.
We got beef.
We got beef. You better hope we don't meet each other in public, or else I'm gonna bully you.
Do the beef.
We got beef.
Love that.
But yeah, that genuinely made me mad.
Yeah.
It put me in a bad mood yesterday, and then...
Then he took a nap.
The Arlington Renegades losing. Shut up, Watch. I don't want to reflect.
Slept through the whole game, too.
I didn't sleep through the whole game.
Pretty much.
Second half.
Pretty much.
Listen, I was tired.
That's okay.
I went to sleep at like 12:30. We woke up at 5:30 and couldn't go back to sleep.
Not judging you.
Yes, you are.
And then we went on a nice walk though, and we saw the tulips.
Yeah.
And we were gonna go on a walk today, but I'm in pain.
She is.
And it's cloudy.
We were supposed to go out and take pictures today.
Foggy.
It's cloudy. It seems like every time I want to try to do pictures and stuff, because the same thing happened last year whenever we did your birthday pictures.
Oh,
it was
raining.
Cold. No, it wasn't raining.
It was. There was some rain.
No.
A little bit.
No.
Oh.
It was cold.
Oh.
It was
maybe
like
it just felt like rain.
It was 40 something degrees. And her birthday's near the end of April. And that's when we did this, was near the end of April.
We did it on
I think it was the weekend before
my birthday.
Yeah, so we went and took those pictures. It was freezing and it was cloudy. And since it was so cold, none of the plants were really alive either. So it's like, yeah. And then today, obviously, Summer's in pain because we walked for 2 miles after playing pickleball for half an hour.
I can do, but since the weather's been bad, we haven't been walking. So my body has to get used to that again.
Yeah.
Because, like, I'm not used to being up. I work a desk job. So
it was fine for me. I'm on my feet pretty much all day unless I have to work inside. Oh. But yeah, so it's like, I'm kind of glad we didn't get to go out and take pictures because I want to do it on a sunny day.
Yeah. But
I don't know.
And we played Fortnite and that made us mad today.
To the 2 people, if you're watching this, we got beat. So, Summer and I like to play Tycoon.
Yeah, we've shifted from being obsessed with murder mystery. We're still obsessed with the board game, but we don't have like
nobody ever wants to play
that today.
Yeah.
And so we just shifted to a Tycoon, and we try to do ones that we haven't done before.
Yeah, and we found like what was it, a Lego Castle Tycoon?
Oh, was it castle?
Yeah.
I thought it was just a house.
I mean, it pretty much was just a house.
Yeah. But we were playing and I was, I like to build up my stuff and have fun and just earn money and all that. Like, I do like shooting people, but if they shoot me first.
Mm-hmm.
But these guys were relentless. Like, they kept coming over onto my property and shooting me, chasing Jacob down, like...
Dude, one of them,
come on.
I really wish I got my headset on for the unicorn skin dude that kept coming over to my house and I just instantly domed him.
I thought about getting my headset and being like, hey, leave me alone. Because I was getting mad. Because I couldn't even claim my rewards in the middle without this guy freaking shooting me every 2 seconds. Like,
but then we bullied them so hard that they left.
Yeah. I mean, because don't keep shooting me. I'm just playing the game. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Like, and I get it. You get guns for the purpose of... I mean, really the purpose. I mean, I like it.
Especially that early game, I feel like.
Yeah, and in Lego especially, because there wasn't really monsters to fight. Like, I get the other ones, because there are monsters. But we play a lot of Tycoons, and people always seem to, like, shoot us. And I'm like...
And then we destroy them.
And then they quit. And
then we laugh at them being failures.
Yeah, and we did this cafe one time, and this girl just kept shooting us as we were trying to kill the zombies, so we just got snipers and we headshot her so many times.
You're whispering again.
Oh, sorry. My throat. I don't know, my, allergies are killing me.
Well, let me help you from talking. Did you know that you could go to w.gg, use code T1NJ for 10% off this order? I said this order, I meant your order.
Yeah.
But that's right, you can buy shaker cups. You can buy energy drink mixes. You can buy merchandise. You can buy stickers.
It's limited time only.
I think they still have a couple left.
Oh, well.
So you better be quick about it. Use code T1NJ.
Or code summer. No, I'm just kidding. I don't have a code. Don't use that.
Yeah.
It won't
so
work.
We also recorded, or I recorded Those Nerds on a podcast yesterday. I'm going to bring up the same thing I brought up there. So Summer. Last week I went to get gas, right?
Yeah.
And I'm inside the Quick Trip, and I'm like, I wonder how much gas stations are charging for energy drinks. How much do you think a can of Beast energy drink was?
I think you told me, and it's like $4.
$3.69.
Nice.
And that's 16 ounces. 16 ounces. Now, how much do you think a 12-ounce can of Blue Cow energy was?
$5.
$4.29. If you use code T1NJ, or if you have a favorite creator already that sponsors W and use their code, one of these tubs, 30 servings, that's $1.20 a serving. That is 3 to 4 times cheaper than what you can get at a gas station. But I bought them by the case. Guess what? You're still probably cutting that cost by half. So Drink Dubby. It's really good. It doesn't give you headaches. At least it doesn't give me headaches. I can't speak for everyone, but their blend is a lot less headache-inducing and jitter-inducing. Buy some.
Yeah, it doesn't give me headaches, but I don't shake it well enough. So I end up with powder at the bottom, but that's on me. That's a me skill issue, not Dubby's skill issue.
But yeah, I don't even think before I started buying Dubby for us that Summer even drank energy drinks just because they're all carbonated.
Yeah, I don't like carbonation. And I used to drink cold brew every day, but then that gave me headaches. So I just stopped because I was noticing on the weekends when I wasn't drinking it, you know, to save for the week. I noticed on the weekends I would get migraines and I'd be like, what? And then I stopped drinking cold brew.
Yeah, no caffeine crash from what I've noticed from Dubby. I can drink it 5 days straight, not drink it for another week, and I don't get a headache from missing out on caffeine. So
yeah,
it's good. Buy some.
Yeah.
All right, another thing. So me and Summer talked about this, and yes, I texted you about. I love how you said, "Did we?" And I haven't even brought it up yet. So we don't go out to do stuff a lot, but whenever we do, I wanted to try to have a better way to keep memories of it, and I've been trying to take more pictures. Like I'm about to go on Instagram after we record this and do like the, month of March stuff. But I figured it would be a fun little side video thing to do. Let us vlog to you. Obviously, these would not be as long as this, an hour. These would be like 10 minutes or less of just whatever we're doing.
Yeah.
So very irregular uploads there. It's not like we're going to have a set schedule for that. But if you see it, check it out.
Yeah.
Live a little bit of our life for a day.
We actually are going to have a set schedule. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, daily vlogs. Daily. It's going to be the same vlog every day. Hey guys, I'm at work. Hey guys, I'm leaving work. Hey guys, I cooked dinner. Hey guys, we played some video games. Hey guys, I'm going to bed.
Hey guys, Jacob's leaving for work. Hey guys, I just woke up again. Hey guys, I'm at work. Hey guys, I'm on break. Hey guys, I'm back at work. Hey guys, I'm home. Hey guys, took a nap. Hey guys, oh, Jacob's home. Hey guys, dinner's ready. Hey guys, I'm playing Fortnite. Hey guys, good night. That's mine.
But yeah, so I know the next vlog that we truly have in mind, we're going to see the Oklahoma City baseball
We are
club.
going to see the Bees. The
what
Salt Lake
city?
City Bees.
Dang it! I was going to be like, you can't even say you're a true fan if you don't know where they're from.
Bees.
Yeah, last year we went to I'm saying Oklahoma City because that's the home team. So we went to an Oklahoma City baseball club game.
Went to the Bees.
And the Bees started winning pretty early on, and Summer just kept saying, "Go Bees!"
Yeah.
The entire time. So we're gonna go again this year. So May 4th is when that is. Happy Star Wars Day, everybody. Today is also my birthday.
Which means I can introduce you to my girlfriend.
But yeah, so we're gonna do that, and we're trying to plan some other stuff for that day too. So hopefully we can get a little bit of recording done. It's crazy to think that we're saving up for a month for something that is in town.
True.
That just proves we're poor.
We are poor. I mean, just life hits us in ways we don't expect.
Dude, earlier this week I had to get a $180 tire.
Yeah.
Granted, I probably could have found it somewhere else cheaper, but I didn't want to have to waste a bunch of gas. That's the other thing, is like, it was right next to our apartment. I might as well go there. But yeah, so if I didn't have to pay $180 for that tire, I would be broke right now.
Yeah.
I probably could have had my end of the savings for that date night already taken care of. Why are you...
I don't know. I'm really...
Someone really said...
I'm trying to rizz y'all up.
Why are we mewing?
I don't know. I watched this movie with Jenna Ortega. I'm not gonna tell y'all what the movie is because it was I was like,
I'm afraid.
I mean, if you want to watch it later, we can.
I don't know if I
was like,
now
but I've noticed Jenna Ortega does, like, she mews during her acting when she's not speaking. She'll just I love Jenna Ortega. She's a phenomenal actress. Like, I love her to death. She's a really good actress. Like,
I wonder if it's something she does intentionally.
I don't know.
If it's just like, instead of having, you know, an RBF, you know, I'm not going to say what it means because PG podcast, but like, I wonder if instead of having an RBF, she has a resting mewing face.
But like, every time I see like things that she's in since Stuck in the Middle, because I did watch that with my sister when we were, I mean, it was kind of after my time. I still watched Disney. So, I mean, after my time, it wasn't intended for me.
Yeah.
Is what I mean. But, you know, she didn't do that during that show. But then, like, she started doing, like, these darker roles, like Wednesday Addams. She was in The Fallout. Like, all these, like, kind of more mature roles. And I've noticed she just... And in some of her pictures, like, on the red carpet, you'll see stuff. She'll... You know? And I'm just like... Okay.
Have you seen the video? Daniel Day Kim, right?
Yes.
He has a TikTok now, and one of the first things he did, he's not mewing, and then he goes, and then he just like pointing out his jawline. I'm just like, who taught Daniel Day Kim how to mew? It had to have been one of the kids on the Avatar set.
My bet is on the guy who plays Sokka.
I was about to say, I'm saying Sokka or Zuko.
Or Zuko, yeah.
It had to have been one of those two.
Well, iconic.
Dude, I'm so happy that they greenlit season 2 and 3.
Yes, I am too, because I genuinely, like, I don't see the hate around it. Like, I mean, it felt...
There are a couple episodes, like, spoilers, skip ahead a little bit. In Omashu, they tried to tie 3 to 4 episodes into one.
No, yeah.
In Omashu whenever they met Boomy, so it's like, I didn't care for that episode at all. That had to have easily been my least favorite episode. And then when they, more spoilers, brought in the Blue Spirit to save Aang, I thought that was like late season 2, early season 3. And then in another thing, they just casually mentioned just like, oh yeah, how he led them through the Great Canyon. They had talk whenever that happened. Yeah. Come on, dude. Like, yeah. I understand it was a thing of probably, oh, well, we don't know if we're going to get greenlit, so we have to give these fan favorite moments wherever we can. Yeah. But it's like, be confident in your product. Just say, you know what? Season 1, we're only leaving the events for season 1. We might have to cut a few because we're doing 8-hour-long episodes. But don't pull stuff from season 2 and even season 3. Like, whenever he met Avatar Roku, again, I thought that was something that was late season 2, early season 3. Yeah. I could be remembering wrong. I probably am. But a lot of it just felt rushed. And
That's fair. I just don't like the hate around, like, the kids, like, being like, oh, well, that person can't act. And, oh, they didn't do it exactly like the cartoon. Like, they're not gonna be exactly like the cartoon.
Yeah.
I mean, they're doing the best that they can. Like, I will say, and it's not Katara's actor's fault. It's the way she's kind of written in this. She doesn't feel as confident as Katara from the cartoon, but I mean, again, it could be the writing. I hate
sounding mean, but I feel like some of it can fall back to the actress, because some of the lines that she delivered just felt very emotionless, and they feel like they could have had at least a little motion behind it. But I do agree where it's like the script writers did her dirty. Yeah. Like, she is way more intelligent, powerful, and witty of a character than they made her out to be. So, like, 90% writing, 10% acting is what I'm gonna blame that on. Are you just fixing your hair?
Yes,
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Oh, it looks weird. Yeah, I don't like the people that are like complaining about Sokka not being like as sexist. Like, I get he gets his growth from there, but how they did it in the live action, he's gonna get growth. Like,
yeah,
they made him it up to where
they made him way more cocky than he was in the original. So I think they compensate for the sexism.
Yeah,
they compensate for the sexism by making him more of a know-it-all cocky guy that's way more full of himself than he was in the original show. So it's definitely like it's a give and take situation. And I understand some people's gripe of like, oh, well, this show was written in the 2000s. They should have. Things change in 20 years.
Yeah.
I get that, you know, things that might have been relevant now might not be relevant, or were relevant then might not be relevant now, and vice versa. But at the same time, it's like you do have to write for an audience.
Yeah, and it's also like just because something was more acceptable back then doesn't mean it's acceptable now. And so it's like, I mean, obviously there's still going to be the original. So if you want all that sexistness,
sexistness. Summer's out here making up words.
I was gonna say sexism, but then I was like, is that the right word? And then it came out sexist.
Sexism. Yes. Good job.
But
I'm very proud of you.
If you want the sexism, go watch the original. No one's making you watch the live action.
And it's not like anyone's trying to cancel the original in wake of the live action too.
Yeah,
like...
I mean, you'll still have it. But like I also see things about people talking about Zuko's actor being like, they should have cast the guy that played Jet. They should have cast him as Zuko. That Zuko's so ugly, but like
Zuko's ugly in season 1 and 2.
Out ugly, guys. He starts out with that ugly, like shaved little ponytail. Like
also that character is canonically a child.
Yeah.
Why are you complaining about a child not being hot?
Yeah. Zuko is a child. These are
talk about Fire Lord Ozai being hot. That is an adult. We can all agree that Daniel Day Kim.
But these are also, I think, the people that are complaining about Annabeth in the Percy Jackson series being black. Because I've seen so many complaints being like, she's not white and blonde. Like, she's white and blonde in the book.
Does that have anything to do with her character?
Rick Riordan literally cast Leah. Like, he chose these people. And, like, I don't see anyone complaining about the fact that Percy, the guy who's playing Percy, is blonde when Logan Lerman was brunette. So why are we complaining about Annabeth? Like,
see, here's what I don't like. Whenever people are like, oh, well, the skin tone of this character doesn't match what was originally written. So if the skin tone of a character has something to do with their backstory, their upbringing, anything like that, keep it. Because that means it's an important character point. And I know that some people are like, oh, race shouldn't have anything to do with character. That's how we forget history. So if it's like, and this is a terrible example, if it's a movie about slavery, we shouldn't have them all played by white people, because we didn't enslave white people. White people enslaved black people. So it's like, but then if you have a situation, it's like, oh, well, this character was white, why are they Asian now? Okay, what did them being white have to do with their character? Oh, nothing, but that's just how originally it was. Okay, it shouldn't matter then.
A big thing I've seen brought up is like, oh, well, you guys would be mad if Tiana, who is a black Disney princess, was cast white. Like, yes, we would be mad, because her being black is part of her story. And she's the only black Disney princess, besides Ariel now, of course. But she's the only black Disney princess. So it's like, there's all these white Disney princesses. Why would you want to change the race of the only black princess? Make it make sense.
Again, some people, like, I'm just gonna say it as it is. It's just inherent racism. Maybe they aren't outwardly racist, but deep down they are racist.
Yeah.
And a lot of these movies where they're recasting white people to fit, you know, non-white roles, it angers them in a way. Here's the thing, if you're looking at the character's skin tone and getting pissed off, you're not doing it right.
Yeah.
You have problems you need to work out on your own. Now, if you don't like a character just because the character's written poorly, absolutely go off. Please, by all means, tear that character to shreds. I don't care what they look like or who they are. If it's a bad character, they deserve to hear it. I hate Captain Marvel. They wrote her so poorly in every Marvel movie.
But unlike some of the people I've heard talk about it, Jacob doesn't hate the actress because of Captain Marvel, right?
I mean, she's a little cocky in real life, but I don't hate her because of that.
I mean,
but it's like, I don't hate. Like, I'm trying to think of other characters that I just absolutely despise.
I'm trying to think of characters I don't like.
But also, it's just the big thing of separate the art from the artist, separate the actor from the character.
Yeah.
Obviously, no person in Hollywood is going to actually want to commit a mass genocide. So maybe if you see a genocidal maniac in a movie, don't go up to that actor and be like, "You're gonna kill everyone."
No. Ooh. Oh, man.
Don't say what you said the last time you talked about, and then I had to go through and censor.
Okay, I won't.
Yeah.
No, I was gonna say, because I was thinking of characters I don't like that I can like separate from the actor, but then I was like, no, that actor is also a bad person.
Who?
Rachel Berry.
Yes.
Oh, Will Schuester, terrible character. But Matthew Morrison, I mean, I haven't heard anything problematic about him. I just
Dancing with the Stars. He inappropriately texted some of the female dancers.
Never mind. Okay, Matthew Morrison, bad. I didn't know that.
To be fair, that's the only bad thing I've heard, but at the same time, that's kind of icky, because this was shortly after Glee ended, I want to say, so this was 10 years ago at the latest.
Okay, I don't know. So, okay.
And again, I spoke about this one episode saying like, oh, if people publicly apologize and actually look like they're growing from it, fine. I don't know if he's acknowledged the situation outside of everything, so I don't know. But yeah, he's not perfect.
I wasn't claiming he was. Careful.
Watch your feet.
Oh my god.
No, don't.
Ew, don't touch me.
Anyway.
But I wasn't even claiming he was perfect. I was just saying I don't like the character, but I like the actor.
Yeah, I gotcha.
No, because I love Sue. I was gonna say Sue, but I love Jane Lynch, but I love Sue.
Listen, Sue, they wrote to be the villain, but it backfired. It backfired on
Actually, the best character in Glee is Burt Hummel, and I will take no comments or criticism.
True.
Burt Hummel.
We love a supportive father.
The perfect. Like, I strive to be a parent like that, you know?
Yeah. Right. I'm trying to think of things to talk about, because we are 30 minutes in, and we still got another 30 minutes to go. Woo! So I want to spitball some of the ideas I have for the future that I'm going to throw at you.
I don't.
So first of all, one of the things I'm planning on bringing up for a future episode is teaching you sports. I'm going to run through rules. I'm going to run through how the sports are played. I'm going to run through the history of the sports. Pin.
Would basketball be included? Because I don't think you are qualified to teach me about basketball when you think this is double dribbling. Yeah, and plus I played basketball, so.
I was thinking more football. Football.
I'm not going to retain any of it. Just
good.
By the way,
I don't care. But this is going to be my way to be like, all right, I'm teaching you this. And then hopefully by the time we go to Arlington with my dad to watch the final Renegades home game, you'll know a little bit. I'm going to teach you about wrestling. I'm going to teach you about what makes it a great sport. I'm going to teach you about so many of my special interests that through this podcast, I am now going to have a way to force you to learn about them.
Great! That's looking so fun!
I'm trying to think of more tier lists to throw in there, too, because I just like doing tier lists.
I want to do, like, Glee covers versus the original.
Well, that's something we talked about originally.
I know. I'm just saying, I still want to do that. I want to do like tier lists where we just rank characters from different things we've watched together. Like Once Upon a Time, Glee. Well, Only Murders doesn't really have a lot of characters.
Yeah, I was about to say, we need shows with a lot of characters so we can
Once
actually
Upon
stretch
a Time,
it out.
Glee.
We'll figure it out.
Well, I'm still thinking. Oh, we could do just Marvel, MCU.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Captain America and Peter Parker on top.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Another podcast episode idea I have is we're gonna move everything to the kitchen. I'm gonna teach you how to cook. I'm gonna make you cook something. And I'm gonna cook it simultaneously, which means I'll need to get more dishes for it. But I'm gonna cook something, and I'm gonna make you cook it at the exact same time.
Like Cooking Mama.
Yes. Cooking Mama, but real life.
I like Cooking Mama.
So
I don't like.
yeah. I cook.
I bake. I baked those cake balls, and even though they crumbled and kind of failed, they still tasted good. So
I'm the cook of the household.
I'm the baker. Because I can bake. I can bake. Let me have it. Let me have it.
I'm the cook of the household.
I'm the baker. Thank
She's
you.
just gonna keep saying it.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna buy cake mix then, and I'm gonna expect you to make a perfect cake.
Okay, I can do that.
Yeah, you better be able to. And if it's not perfect, then I'm gonna officially take the title of baker of the household away from you.
Okay, you need to bake cake too.
Okay.
Okay.
Give me the ingredients. I'll make it from scratch.
Whatever.
I don't need no cake mix.
I do.
I'll make it all by myself.
Whatever.
I'll outbake you. I'll outbake you. Yo, next competition video. Summer baking with a cake mix versus me baking just by scratch. What'll be better? It'll be me. It'll be me.
It'll be me. I'll get that Dolly Parton cake mix.
And we need to also if we do like a cooking competition like that, we need to get friends involved. That'll be like an unbiased third party, and they can't see us cooking anything, so they just have to kind of blindly be like, oh, and then we have to both carry out just multiple plates containing either of our things, just so that way it's not like, oh, well, obviously he's carrying his out,
or
she's carrying hers
blindfold.
out. Yeah, that's true. Blindfold, we get extra long forks and we feed it to them.
I'm not feeding it.
Listen,
Linda.
it's better than them being blindfolded, trying to reach around for the cake, and then trying to...
They are blindfolded while we bring them out. And then we place them on the table, and they don't know. They don't know whose it's whose. And I poison them.
In case it's not fairly obvious, though, I watch a lot of Food Network while I'm at work.
Yeah,
I like
watch a lot of
cooking
my
competitions.
screen. I go...
Did you make that face exactly?
Yeah, and then I answer the phone and I'm like, hi, thank you for calling, blah, 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 blah. Oh, I can get you scheduled in. And then I'm like,
Summer, whenever she's on the phone, hi, thank you for calling. Her in her mind, hang up right now.
no, it's not even that I don't like talking on the phone, but some of these people that call, I'm just like, I mean, especially if I call them, leave a voicemail, and they call back and haven't listened to the voicemail where I tell them everything they need to know. That drives me
No, that's just
nuts.
a common thing. Like,
that drives me
the amount of
nuts.
people that I have to call at work, I think some people set up their voicemail box just so that way they can see that people called them without having to just be like call history, and then they never listen to them.
I don't even have my voicemail box set up because I don't want.
So you can't get onto them.
Okay.
No. You
listen.
listen.
The difference is my phone will say this person does not have a voicemail box that's set up.
Yeah.
They're set. I leave them a voicemail. I'll sit there for 3 minutes giving in detail why I'm calling and like, hey, this is why I'm calling. This is what you need to do.
Then you need a voicemail box set up so that way you can get the same treatment.
I don't get calls. I don't get calls. That
Start getting calls.
I get scam calls. That's the only people that call me a scam.
Yeah.
And you.
What
I
if I'm dying?
Oh my god, I hope
you don't.
Just kidding. That was so mean. I'm just kidding.
What if I'm dying? I call you and you miss the phone call and I can't leave you a voicemail. And the person's like, you have to, they better answer or you die. So I can't leave you a voicemail with my final words. So now you're just like, oh, why did Jacob call? And then you try to call, call doesn't go through.
Whatever.
Set up a voicemail box.
Fine.
Yeah. Not right now.
No,
we're recording.
No, this is gonna fill time. We're setting up. Bruh, how do I? Why? Can I not?
I think it's got to be 8 digits. Oh, 7.
I go.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. She's really out here making a voicemail box.
Okay, greetings.
Just do the default for right now. Summer, it's because your volume's in the way.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
I don't want people to hear
is
British.
not available.
Okay, but we're recording. You can record it later.
It was people getting to hear what my voicemail was gonna be.
Okay, what were you gonna make it?
I don't know.
Because I outwardly say in mine, I'm like, if I missed your call and you don't leave a voicemail or a text, I'm blocking your number because you're probably a scam caller.
I mean, scam calls leave voicemail.
No. Anytime that I get a phone call from a number that I don't recognize and it says spam likely, no voicemail, ever. The only time I get voicemails are from my contacts or if it's like Progressive needing to call me for something like that. Spam callers never leave me a voicemail.
Well, this is why I don't have my voicemail box set up, because every scam call I get leaves a voicemail.
Sounds like a skill issue to me.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Because it's always being like, healthcare, and I'm like, I already have healthcare.
I just want to imagine now that there's somebody actually on the other end. Please leave a voicemail. Healthcare, and then hangs up.
Probably.
Actually, no. Maybe. Healthcare, and then they hang up.
Or they're like, Joshua, we've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty, and I'm like,
boy, who's Joshua?
I get text and it's like it'll either say Joshua or Charles. And I'm
so
like,
if that ever happens, you need to screenshot it, tag Josh in the Discord, be like, why did you use my phone number for this, Josh?
True.
And he'll go along with it. You know he would.
If he answers.
Josh only answers whenever we talk about D&D. I miss D&D so much. Trying to like
scoot in. Scoot into me.
Yeah, now you're more out of frame. You gotta scoot this way.
I don't want to scoot in.
Why?
I'm in a good.
You're cringe.
No.
But no, it's like Josh only answers whenever we talk about D&D. I miss D&D. I hope Colton realizes that we're all still fiending to play. Because, like, he said he was ready to come back on a bad weekend. Everyone was busy 2 weeks in a row. Why are you mewing? But he caught everyone on a weekend where, like, 2 weekends in a row, everyone had stuff going on. And it's like, I still low-key want to write my own campaign, but since I'm trying to script write to do TikTok stuff again, I don't want to have to worry about a D&D campaign on top of that, unless I just want to say, I'll just post Twitch clips to TikTok, which I'm thinking about it, and it's like, I don't know, do I want a video edit for that long?
Yes. No.
I don't know either. We'll figure it out. But yeah, no, that being said, I'm fiending for some D&D.
Can we tell them what embarrassing things you've done in the past few weeks?
No. I'll go to jail.
No, not that one.
The quickness of you saying not that one has me now on a watch list. What one?
We didn't go to the car wash today.
Listen, I scheduled someone because, first of all, why is Easter in March?
Because of the moon.
Yeah, well, I don't care about the moon. Do we not have an exact day Jesus came back? Do we not?
Okay, apparently not.
I'm pretty sure there's got to be some kind of historians. Does it not say on the Bible, like, oh, on this Sunday? Did it say in the Bible, well, between this moon phase and this moon phase?
It's something about the spring equinox. It's like the first or second Sunday after, or after the full moon, something.
Let's just listen. This is coming from someone who hasn't been to church in a few years. I apologize to anybody that does actively go to church and actually celebrates Easter. I'm not saying this to be offensive. I'm just saying this because it makes sense to me. Why not just say the second April of every year, or the second Sunday in April every year is Easter? Because who's gonna look at March 31st without already knowing about Easter coming up and be like, yep, bet Easter's today.
Me.
Yeah.
Me.
So I scheduled somebody for today, and I got a text on Tuesday. Hey, Jake, who's gonna open the store for her since she's the only one on the schedule? Oh, no! So yeah, I scheduled
the funniest thing.
I scheduled someone for Sunday because Easter not being in April makes no sense to me. It just doesn't. I don't like it. I don't like it.
I'm sorry. I just wanted. So funny. Every fish in this.
Oh my god.
I like that song.
Yeah, me too.
I like that laugh.
Dude, I'm hungry.
I'm not.
You know what I really want right now?
Me.
I want a big ol' rack of ribs smothered in barbecue sauce. Listen,
I like ribs, but
seeing people grill lately has made me miss grilling. Now at this point, whenever we go up to visit my dad, for whatever the reason is, even if it's for my uncle's funeral, I'm gonna be like, hey, get stuff ready for me to grill. I'll bring Tupperware for me to bring some home too. I want grill food.
bratwursts.
This is the worst.
Them brats are the worst. Failure.
See, I can play with the amiibo cards because I can hang on to them. You clearly cannot.
My feet are too sweaty to pick them
all
up.
right,
with my
all right.
feet. Hold
Listen,
on,
move it over to me. I'll be able to pick it up.
Yeah, my feet are like.
Stop playing with it. No more. Oh my god. But yeah, no, like I miss. Why'd you have her like walk up just go?
Sleep demon paralysis. Oh, sorry.
Sleep
paralysis.
Sleep demon paralysis. Sleep demon paralysis. Sleep demon paralysis. Yeah, in case anybody doesn't know, this is Mr. Game & Watch. As a kid, this was my sleep paralysis demon. I would be sleeping. And then I would wake up, it would look like the TV turns on with static, and you just see like faded silhouette of this guy, and I would scream, but no noise would come out. Actually, it would come out no louder than like... And I would be screaming like, help me! Somebody help me! And this, like, I have vivid memories of this. I was terrified of this!
He's just a little guy.
He's just a little guy who likes to hit people with a hammer and cook food and throw it at people.
Sounds like me.
We're gonna drop it again. But no, like, that thing, I don't know why. Sleep demon paralysis. You know what that means. Fish! Oh my god. But yeah, no, like I said, I miss grilling. I want to see, which I doubt I'll have the money by the time summer ends this year, so it's not like, yeah, I hate to break it to you like that.
The end is coming.
But no, like, I doubt I'll have the money to even get a cheap grill, but I want to grill so bad. I want to grill.
I want to grill, but not the kind that you have fire on. I want grill.
Oh my god.
I'm funny.
Oh yeah, another thing I can talk about. So some coworkers bullied me into starting One Piece, and I'm currently on episode 10. I haven't watched any at all this weekend. I might have to watch some later. Obviously not right now. Now, you know what? You know what, Summer? Yeah, you can handle the rest of this one. I'm gonna watch. But no, I've been enjoying it, and yeah, because you haven't been watching. But the other day, I was on break. Joe walks in to use the bathroom, and I'm just sitting there eating, and then he comes over and just goes like, "Which episode are you on?" And I have an AirPod in, and he's like, "You got the other one?" And I genuinely go to reach for it. He's like, "No, I'm on the clock. I shouldn't. I'm like, "You want to watch some?" Yeah, like they were so like Joe and Dan were so into getting me started on One Piece. It's crazy. And like it's all they talk about with each other too. Like I don't know how Dan has the time to bounce between keeping up on wrestling every week, watching One Piece, watching whatever show Scrub and Luke are into at the time. Like he bounces between at least 4 or 5 different shows on a given basis. But also
I do that.
But also he's single. So it's not like he has anybody to hang out with whenever he goes home.
Okay.
I mean, no, he likes it that way.
Oh.
So it's not like he has to worry about that. He doesn't play games like I do. He doesn't stream. So it's like he probably can sit there for 3 hours just watching TV at the end of the night.
I bounce between like 5 different shows right now. Once Upon a Time, I'm watching The Loud House just cause I don't know, kind of funny.
Yeah.
And it kind of is. I mean, kind of. Charmed, which I still. I started New Girl like months ago, but then they took it off of I think Netflix, and I just need to watch it on Peacock.
Yeah.
Are you bored?
No, I'm just listening.
Okay, just look. And then there's one more that I'm like, kind of. Oh, DuckTales. I started that again, but then haven't.
So obviously, I'm watching Once Upon a Time. I started My Hero Academia, got to the middle of season 2 and haven't watched it. They put it on Netflix, and I might have to start rewatching it. I mean, watch it from where I left off on Hulu, since I don't have ads to worry about. Because sitting through like that many ads was the difference sometimes between me being able to watch a full episode before I go to work or not being able to. Hulu has gotten ridiculous with ads.
Yeah.
I remember when Hulu first started, it was like a 30-second ad at the beginning of the show, one in the middle, and one at the end.
Yeah.
And now their ads are like 2 minutes long. I mean, most of the time it's 90 seconds, but still it's like, great. So now I'm having to watch 6 minutes of ads, whereas originally I was watching a minute to a minute and a half. And I remember on movies, like they would combine all the ads they would normally show in a show. So it would be a minute and a half, and then you'd have a whole movie uninterrupted.
Yeah.
I miss those days of Hulu. Hulu fell off, but also most streaming services fell off.
Yeah.
I remember back in the day when the only 2 streaming service options were Netflix and Hulu. Those are the only 2. Well, they also had Crackle. Crackle was a free option, and it was free because they didn't have anything good on it except for Joe Dirt. But do you not remember Joe Dirt? Oh man, I might have to make you watch Joe Dirt. But no, it's like you had Netflix and Hulu as paid options, and then you had Crackle, which was free. And we watched Crackle a lot just because we didn't want to have to pay for subscriptions. But then we got Hulu because they started putting wrestling on it next day in a condensed version. So I was like, oh yeah.
And then the even more poor people that couldn't even find how to watch Crackle, didn't have like smart TVs or devices or anything, had 1, 2, 3 movies.
Yeah, so I remember whenever we first got internet, this was whenever Roku's were brand new. And our internet provider, they're like, hey, do you guys have cable out where you're at? No. Well, then we're going to give you one of these for free. They're experimenting with these. This was back in the old days of Roku. I mean, no custom backgrounds, no Roku City whenever you left it on sleep mode long enough. Like, This was legit. I don't even think you could download streaming apps. I think it came preloaded with all the streaming apps that were available, and there was only maybe 10 at the time. Like, I remember Netflix, Hulu, and Crackle were on there. YouTube was on there, but it was YouTube beta. So this was before they even had it like fully figured out how to work on Roku. And then there were a couple others, like I think ESPN was on there, but this was before the days of ESPN Plus, so it was really like, oh yeah, whatever the free game of the day was, you could watch. There was not a lot, and I miss the simplicity of streaming. And now, like, if you get a base cable package, it is cheaper than getting all the streaming services. I hate it. And I hate how Netflix has started the thing of like, oh yeah, you have to pay extra to share with more people. So now, let's just say you're getting all the base versions of every single streaming app. I think it's like $80. And most basic cable packages start off at around $85. And sure, you don't get to watch what you want when you want it, but you have Nickelodeon, you have Disney, you have Cartoon Network, you have ESPN, you have Fox Sports, you have CBS, you have all your local channels. So now it's like, is streaming worth it? Yes. If you're not paying for it. Thank you, Dad.
And Mom.
But it's like, it doesn't feel worth it. And I already told Summer, like, if we get to a point where all like streaming services make it to where you can't watch it outside of your own house, which is dumb, because I've heard of people's Disney Plus accounts getting banned because they work down the street and they watched Disney Plus on their break and their account got banned because it's like, oh hey, this isn't where your location is, so we have to terminate your account because you're sharing it with somebody else.
Fringe.
I think that's stupid, but it's like, I told Summer I want Peacock so I can keep watching wrestling, and then I don't mind ads that much, so we could get Disney Plus with ads, and then probably Netflix. I feel like those would be the three best options to have.
Yeah.
If you had to say right now, top 3 streaming services based off of content alone.
Okay.
Not price, based off of content alone.
Okay, based off of content. Obviously Disney Plus, because I like my Disney. And it has all the Marvel.
And we're considering these as base packages. So like Hulu plus live TV doesn't count. Because yeah, of course it's going to be good because you get premium and live TV, but we're not counting that. Okay. Base subscriptions only.
Disney Plus.
Yes.
Peacock.
Okay.
Let me see what apps I have on my phone right now. Because that'll be telling.
So I will agree with Disney Plus right off the bat. Because, you know, Disney Plus, especially now that they've merged with Hulu, I mean, base price is $10 to get both.
Max. I was gonna say Paramount Plus because the shows I've been watching lately are on Paramount Plus, but that's just because it's more convenient for me.
Yeah.
Because I have the app, but Max. Because Impractical Jokers, dude.
That's true. So I will say Disney Plus. I really only use Peacock for wrestling and then live sports. Since they have it on there, I don't use Peacock for anything else.
I do, just because it has, I'm pretty sure it's what has Charmed on
it.
Okay, it has Charmed, it has The Office, it has New Girl now. I want to say Brooklyn Nine-Nine, which I still need to start.
Same.
I want to get to that, them singing I Want It That Way scene. Like, that's the only reason I really want to start it.
But yeah,
that's how I get into shows, is one scene.
Disney Plus, I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna say Netflix, but it's really just for Netflix originals. Netflix has really fallen off whenever it comes to non-Netflix exclusive content.
Yeah.
Like, because now, oh, well, you want something from Paramount? Paramount Plus. They're not gonna give anything to Netflix except for the shows or movies that nobody cares about. Same thing with any other streaming service. So it's like, Netflix is great for originals. So Disney Plus, Netflix, and then
I like Stranger Things.
I'm not gonna say Hulu because now that Disney Plus and Hulu have merged, it's kind of pointless to be like, oh well, Disney Plus and Hulu, like, they're one bundle.
I also just think Max has a really good variety.
I was about to say, I would say Max, like Disney Plus, Max, and Netflix. If I wasn't a wrestling fan, I would say those are the 3 that we would pay for if we got kicked off of accounts.
Fair.
Because it's like, yeah, those 3 have the most variety. We have Amazon Prime, so we have Prime Video no matter what. Which I need to watch so much stuff from Prime.
I've put a lot of stuff on my list. I just need to get to it.
Yeah,
I
but
want to finish Invincible.
But yeah, those would be my top 3 streaming services. Now, just because I say they're my top 3, again, I would personally want to prioritize stuff that I could still watch football and wrestling on, because I'm a loser.
Nah, not a loser. I'm not gonna finish that quote, because it's not. You're not. Not.
Were you gonna switch Toxic Gossip Train lyrics on me?
No.
Instead of saying,
Oh, wait.
not a loser, just a groomer?
Yeah. In my little head, it is not a loser, just a groomer, because that's what people say, because she is.
I mean, she's a loser and a groomer, let's be honest. But yeah, like, if I had to go with the 3 that I would keep, just so I could watch live stuff, it would be Netflix, Peacock, and Paramount. Because Disney doesn't really offer live options.
Okay. I am a huge fan of being able to choose what I watch, because like I get bored.
That's why I could never, like, unless I'm at work, I could never just rely on cable.
Yeah, that's why I physically now that we have like just streaming, I can't do cable, because it's like I can't choose what I want to watch. Like, because I used to flip through 3 channels because I'm lame. I would watch Disney, Nickelodeon, and Cartoon Network. Actually, sometimes TLC, because they had some fun stuff like Say Yes to the Dress. I love that show. But I would switch through those 3 channels, and if there was nothing that I wanted to watch on any of those channels, I'd be bored.
So,
Because it's like,
I think streaming companies realize something, and that's that people nowadays are so adapted to having everything at their fingertips.
Yeah.
Prices are only ever going to go up because they know people are going to pay for it, because they know the only other alternative is cable. And it's like, oh, well, I want to watch DuckTales. Guess what? You better hope it's on Disney XD that day,
and
or
I
else you're not
didn't
going to be
even
able to.
have Disney XD.
Yeah, and you better hope that you're paying for a package with Disney XD. So they're in a market now where they realize, oh, well, people are gonna pay just to watch these shows that I have exclusively. They're gonna pay to watch it whenever they want, and they're gonna pay extra to watch it wherever they want.
Without ads, too.
So it's like, yeah, of course streaming companies are gonna raise their prices because they know we're still gonna go to them no matter what.
Yes.
Which sucks.
Especially since they sniped all the 1, 2, 3 movies. Trust. I looked. I was trying to watch that Jenna Ortega movie the other day, and I could not find a 1, 2, 3 movies that worked.
Mm-hmm.
It was lame.
Dang.
But I watched it. I found a way.
Oh, man, that's gonna bug me now. You know what I just realized? So we seem straightened in the frame, but everything in the background seems like it's tilted.
Tilted Towers. Next question.
Dang it, that's gonna bug me now. I hope nobody else was paying attention to that the entire time.
Well, I wasn't. I was going la 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 la. Can we agree that Europe's Most Wanted is the best Madagascar movie?
I never saw that one. I saw 1 and 2.
So I have a huge attachment to Europe's Most Wanted because I would stay at my aunt and uncle's house and my nana's house, and they had one of those 3D TVs.
Oh,
and
fancy.
They were fancy. They were. But they had one of those TVs, and they had, the 3D glasses that come with it. And Europe's Most Wanted was in 3D, so every time it was really cool. And so I just like that movie, and it's really funny. I think it's the best one.
I don't know what it is with like the kids movies back then where I've only seen 1 and 2. Like Shrek. Haven't seen Shrek the
second one's
third.
the best,
Well,
though.
actually, no. I've seen Shrek the third. I haven't seen Shrek Forever After.
The
So
second one's the best.
It is, but Shrek 1 and 2, and sometimes 3. I've only seen Kung Fu Panda 1 and 2. I've only seen Madagascar 1 and 2.
No, Kung Fu Panda. Now you've seen the 4th one.
Okay, not counting things released
I
this
was
year.
kidding. I was kidding.
Let's see, what other like kids movie franchises have I only watched the first 2 movies?
I don't know. I was all about watching sequels as a kid. Little Mermaid 2, one of my favorite.
See, I could never get behind like the Disney movie
I
sequels
loved it.
during
Kronk's
the 2D
New Groove,
animation.
Kronk's New Groove. That's one of my favorite movies ever.
It is. It is.
Peter Pan too.
I will always have to look at her whenever she starts quoting the movie word for word. I'll just.
Good movie. It's a good movie.
But yeah, no, like the Disney 2D animated movies as a kid, I never gave the time of day for sequels. I don't know why.
Cinderella 3, masterpiece. One of my favorite movies too. I just like that they gave the prince a personality in it. And also, there's some of the funniest things. Like, me and my cousin discovered on our way to Disney when I was in, like, second or third grade. We discovered on our way to Disney. We went to Disneyland in California. We discovered if you just paused any part, it would have the funniest frame. Like, oh,
true.
So fun. You can't get movies these days like that. I mean,
Fair.
you can, but
Fair.
you can't.
All right, well, we are at time. So, Summer, is there anything else you want to say before we head out for the day?
Kronk's New Groove. Thank you.
Thank you all so much for watching. Check out Those Nerds on a Podcast tomorrow, dropping at the same time, 6 a.m., where me and Caleb go over what we think is going to happen for WrestleMania 40 this weekend. And then be sure to join us back here, same channel, same time next week for whatever I decide we're gonna do. Yeah, Summer should be afraid. Bye!
Bye.